شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Whenever I think about this verse, I become so fascinated by the beauty of Allah's words. How beautifully, how subtly Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put forward all the messages. Allah says in verse 8, 9 and 10 of Surah Al-Balad, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alam naj'al lahu aynayn, have we not given you two eyes, wa lisanan, a tongue, wa shafatayn, and two lips, wa hadaynahu najdan, and I've shown you two paths, meaning right and wrong paths. So for you to get guidance, you need these three essential organs: eyes, a pair of eyes, a tongue, and a pair of lips. And the role of the eyes, if you think, well, medical science says that 80% of the senses perception takes place through eyes. Because whatever people do anything, anybody does anything, they do in the first place using their eyes. For example, you are traveling and you're looking for the address where you're traveling to. And the first thing you're going to do is you look for the map through GPS or Google search, whatsoever. But you need to, in the first place, through eyes. Even if someone argues saying that we don't need to look for map or any GPS or any modern device, we will do through asking someone, or maybe someone is going to guide me. But whoever does it, they need to do, in the first place, they need to use their eyes. You approach someone, you see someone, you use your eyes, and through eyes you get all information in the first place. So eyes are windows to your body, to the system of you receiving information. That's why eyes are so important. And next comes, for you to get guidance, because you're traveling, you need to speak. Speaking is very, very important. That's why tongue is mentioned. And without the combination of tongue and lips, you cannot communicate. And when the communication is not taking place, it's quite difficult for you to get guidance. You might be lost on your way. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned about the eyes. Allah says in Surah Al-Mulk, verse 23, قُلْ هُوَ الَّذِي أَنْشَأَكُمْ. Tell them, has He not created you? وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ. And He has created you for you hearings. وَالْأَبْصَارَ, and visions. وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ, and hearts. So think about these sense and organs. After here, with regard to any difficulties, any calamities, the first thing that tells you is your ears. And the next thing, which is most important after ears, are eyes. However, for you to get guidance straight away, the role of eyes are extremely important, crucial. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned about eyes. Allah says about eyes that eyes are the body part which generate your vision. You can get deep into something, think of something, and you receive information that passes through your brain, through eyes. And the brain then sends messages or signals to other parts of your body to act accordingly. But the role of eyes is extremely important, extremely crucial. That's why Allah has mentioned about eyes, and afterwards Allah has mentioned tongue, and then afterwards Allah has mentioned the lips. This is where, look at all these three organs, how they are related to taqwa, how they are related to fasting. Because when you are fasting, you have to keep yourself off, keep yourself from seeing which is you're not permitted, you're not allowed to look at. You're just browsing and then something has popped up in your mobile or in your device. You are not allowed to look at them. You have to control your eyes. This is what Allah says in Surah Al-Mu'minun. قُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ. Tell all the believers, believing male, to lower their gaze. And again, in next verse, Allah says, وَقُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنَاتِ يَغْضُضْنَ مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِنَّ. And tell the believing women to lower their gaze. So controlling your gaze is important. That comes the first place of your inclining towards adultery, towards illicit love, which is not permitted through Islam, via Islam. So this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned about guidance, that the importance of eyes. So you are able to read through your eyes. Medical science says that 80% of our sense and perceptions taking place through the eyes. Eyes is the windows to our body system. Eyes is the windows to our body system. National Geographic said in one of their reports. Eyes receive all information and then eyes pass through the signal to the brain, and the brain then acts accordingly. So your first receptor is your eyes from external world. This is why the importance of eyes is really, really crucial. And then comes tongue. Rasulullah said that مَنْ لَمْ يَدَعَ قَوْلَ الزُّورِ وَالْعَمَلَ بِهِ فَلَيْسَ لِلَّهِ حَاجَةٌ أَنْ يَدَعَ طَعَامَهُ وَشَرَابَهُ. Who has not been able to give up false talk, false speech, and action like this. So your action depends on your tongue. Okay? And tongue is such an important part that without which you cannot communicate. And if you cannot communicate, all the life for you is ineffective. So this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned in Surah Balad, Alam naj'al lahu aynayn, have I not given you two eyes, lisanan, a tongue, wa shafatain, and two lips, wa hadaynahum najdan, and I have shown you two paths. I hope inshallah you will watch this, and also you will share this video with your friends and contacts, and of course you will subscribe for further videos coming. Ma salam.